The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morgenholt was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising tensions in the region. Dubbed the flagship of a 21st century fleet by Defense Secretary Mason, who reaffirmed America's commitment to our Japanese allies.
It is our hope that the presence of the Walsh, now the world's premier electronic and information warfare platform, will help diffuse the tensions in the region.
Information you recovered in Peru makes it look like Hugo Lacerda was contracted by a third party to kidnap and interrogate Morgenholt. His payment was in weapons. He appears to be using those arms to equip his own men and pay off debts to other guerrilla groups. Maybe Lacerda is a nickel-ante loser, but maybe he's learned some things from Morgenholt that we don't want anyone to know. The Maria Narcissa is out to sea, so there's no escape. Board her, search her, find out who Lacerda's been dealing with, and then make sure he doesn't have an opportunity to spread what he knows. Fifth freedom.
What Morgenholt knew about the mass kernels, recursive computation, and weaponized algorithms is akin to what Oppenheimer knew about atoms or what Turing knew about digital computers. Project Watson, the United Nations investigation into the mass kernels, will be remembered for centuries alongside the Manhattan Project as fundamental research that changed the nature of warfare forever. Imagine if Che Guevara had kidnapped and interrogated Oppenheimer in 1959, and you have a pretty accurate parallel of the situation we're in right now.
We're going to send the helicopter out about 40 clicks ahead of the Maria Narcissa and leave you in the water on her course. You'll board covertly onto the bow. Search the ship and the holds. Find out what you can about the arms shipments and who Lacerda is dealing with. Satellite imaging shows the Maria Narcissa racks a small launch on the stern. That will be your primary extraction. If things go badly, we might be able to arrange to pluck you out of the sea.
We'll keep the Walsh inside a helicopter range of the target vessel at all times. If something goes wrong, we should be able to assist in extraction. If you play it safe, we'll recover you when the ship's launched from open water once you're out of visual range of the ship.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Welcome to part 2 of our expert level walkthrough of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. We're going to get straight in here. I'm going to take out a couple of these guards.
Nice night. Shh. What's the roster? How many men aboard?
Total? There is 36 of us, I think. But that's including Lacerda and a couple of mean-looking mercenaries he brought with him.
Where's Lacerda now?
He was just here 20 minutes ago, complaining about his quarters. He said he wanted another room.
I'm playing the PC version of this game. It's 11 years old at the time I'm playing it, but it seems to be holding up quite well graphically. It looks pretty nice with the graphic settings turned up as high as they'll go. So I'm just moving this second guard over here out of the way, and then we'll go back over the other side and wait for the third guard to appear. It's quite a slow start to the start of this level, but things will speed up as we get into the level. As I said in the first part of this walkthrough, we'll be taking out most of the guards along the way as we go through the levels, but still achieving 100% score hopefully when we get to the end. Just waiting for this guard to appear. He should be coming around the corner any second. Just going to hide this body under the stairs here, just in case anybody comes along and finds him. You lose points for if their bodies are found. So we're going to head down into the cargo area of the ship. There is a guard down here, but he's asleep, so we'll just knock him out and leave him pretty much in the same position, hopefully.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
This room's flooded, but we need to get in there, so we need to activate the pump. There's another crate in there that we need to get to.
Noisy down here.
Oh, my!
Makes it easy to sneak up on people. What is this hold?
The auxiliary pump is here. There are some flooded compartments. The pump should be able to drain them.
Thanks for the information.
So we're coming
There
up on
should
the
be a
pump
large
room. The
pump
pump's
in
down
here that
there.
you can use to drain the forward cargo
There's a
hold.
couple of guards
I'll
in this
find it.
room which we'll take out. There's one there. He should move off in a minute.
You gonna start that pump there or what? I don't know how this stupid thing works. Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink. Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster. Then don't do it wrong. Easy for you to say.
So we're just going to wait for this guard to walk towards us and then we'll grab him from above. So now we can turn the pump on and drain out the flooded compartments.
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
So there are 2 guards coming along the corridor here. You could go past them by crawling through this grate under the floor, but I'm going to take them out. There isn't much time between taking out the second guard that walks past us and then chucking the first one, but hopefully it'll work out.
Yeah. Tell me you found the libraries.
Somewhere on the top deck, on the side, and there's a powered launch on the stern.
Think there is enough for everyone?
Yeah, I wouldn't trust them.
So that worked out okay. We're just going to hide the bodies as before. As you can see, this is the grate you can climb through to go under the floor and avoid these guys. We just drop them into the hole. So now we'll make our way into the engine room. There's 3 guys down here. They can be a bit tricky because they're always follow the same patrol path.
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
So we're going to take out this engineer guy first, and then we've got to make our way up to the platform where those 2 guards are.
Did you just... No, I thought it was you. It wasn't me. But, yes, it stinks. Smells like... like gas.
Stay calm. We don't want to make any sparks.
Who are you?
I'm the fire inspector, and I'm worried that you or one of your stupid friends might try and squeeze a shot off in here.
Why?
Can't you smell the gas?
But I didn't think it was dangerous.
Imagine you needed to stow your ammo to prevent any accidents. Where would you put it?
The men bunk up port side. Just turn left out the back of the engine room. They've got a crate full of new guns back there. Maybe some other stuff too. I'm not sure.
sure I've seen something, so I'm trying to go too quickly there, so try and get out of his way and then get back around behind him. Well, that worked out okay, so we'll just move him over to the corner here. So this guard patrols around in this area up here, so we'll just give him a second, see if he's going to move off anywhere. Doesn't look like he's going to move, so we'll have to try and sneak up to him. So we're just going to wait for this guard to come back out. There's a crate at the end of the corridor that he's in where the crew quarters are.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
Hey, did Lacerda pass through here?
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago, complaining about the ledgers. Bastard. I hope someone cuts his throat.
Lacerda is not a man to trifle with.
I'm not going to trifle with him. I'm hoping someone else will do it.
That someone would experience painful death at Lacerda's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Lacerda now?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
So I'm just listening out for this guy's footsteps. So we could have carried on all the way through that vent, left this guard, but I'd like to come back for him. I like the way his body disappears into the wall. If you're stealthing through here, you can just scan the computer to get the information we need.
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
So now we're going to go up to the wheelhouse and have a talk to the captain. If you move too quickly through here, one of the guards on the upper deck will hear you, but they don't come and look for you.
See me, Capitan.
Make your heading 88 degrees, 6 minutes. Maintain speed.
Si, señor.
This guy's got a terrible twitch.
Si, señor.
Gracias.
I hear you have a special passenger tonight.
What? Who?
I'm the guy who's here to cash the checks Lacerda's been writing. Where is he?
That son of a... He was provoking my men, so I gave him my own cabin to shut him up.
That's very kind of you.
Be careful. He brought some personal bodyguards. They look dangerous.
I'm not afraid of Lacerda's thugs.
No, they're not Peruvian. They're Europeans, I think. Bros.
Thanks for the tip.
The pleasure is all mine.
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, port side. The two interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Now we've got to go downstairs to get the next crate. This bit can be a bit tricky. There's a couple of guards down here that you have to try and distract and get around.
Yeah.
I am going to look into this.
Here we are, loaded up with Colombian, best coffee in the world.
And the coffee tastes like bad guano.
So I got there quick enough to grab that guard before he moved into the room.
Because Captain
So now there's only one.
buys the cheapest coffee he can find.
Why?
Because cheap coffee sweats more. Makes it harder for the dogs to smell what's hidden inside the coffee.
Ah, that makes
I
sense.
could have sworn I did something.
Wouldn't mind a good cup of coffee.
Tell me about it.
Way to go, Fisher. 1 more crate to go.
So now we can head back up to the captain's cabin and get our main target, which is Lacerda. If we hadn't interrogated the captain, then Lacerda wouldn't actually appear in the captain's cabin.
I tell you, never in my life have I been so insulted.
I don't see why you're so upset. He got you past the inspection. You think it's easy to get through the canal zone with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No. This big shot, this Vice President, Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. Ha! I'll show him.
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double, or my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
I need another drink. Let me see. Now where would that fat pig step?
We need to drag him all the way back through the door we left open, otherwise the 2 guards that were in with him will hear us.
Shh. Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios!
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me! Please let me go. I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morgenholt. Your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please!
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not to try and find out.
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Your primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
So we've got 1 more crate to get off the back of the ship, and then we can extract off the lifeboat.
I saw something over there.
So one of the guards on the upper deck has spotted us, but we don't need to worry about that because we're really near our extraction point now. So there are 3 guards down here with the crates, so we're going to take those guys out.
I love the smell of the ocean air.
All I smell is burning oil and vomit.
Come on. Enjoy it while you can. Before you know it, we'll be sweating in some jungle.
Never heard of anybody getting scurvy in the jungle.
And I never heard of anybody getting eaten by an alligator on a ship.
Madre de Dios! How did...
I'll ask the questions. Tell me about the launch.
The launch?
The boat up there on the rack.
All you have to do is pull the lever up there and get in. What else do you need to know?
It's not mined or anything.
Are you crazy? Why would we mine a lifeboat?
That was the last of the weapons crates, Sam. Now we'll be able to track them wherever they go and see just how connected Lacerda is.
So we hopefully completed everything, so now we can extract off the ship. So that's all primary and secondary objectives completed. And achieved a 100% rating.